Tonight, a breathing practice and a yoga Nidra for grounding and steadiness. Welcome to this practice. Tonight, a breathing practice and a yoga Nidra for grounding and steadiness. So we begin with checking with the body, checking that there's anything that could be done for the comfort of your body. Noticing if your legs, your arms need any movements, any other stretches, if the spine feels comfortable enough. And we'll move into a breathing practice and a yoga nidra that can be done in any position. So if you're comfortable lying down, that might be a great place to be, letting your body rest in this practice. And if you prefer to sit, that is a welcome position as well. Know that you know best what your body needs and how it would like to be for this time. So the invitation is to get comfortable. The invitation is to begin by meeting the natural breath as it shows up at this moment. For the next few minutes, the whole job that you have, the whole invitation and suggestion that you're working with is to find your greatest comfort, to organize the arms and the legs so that you are at ease. And that the breath can be free. The breath can be free to come and go. You can watch the breath. As you're establishing an understanding of your natural breath, this first part of the practice is about witnessing and allowing. Coming into a place of allowing this body to breathe however it wants to breathe. And it might be moving quickly if you've done these physical practices just before. And it might be moving slowly, and it might be slowing down. And you let yourself watch. You let the mind be present here to that influx and change of inhale and exhale, this constant change, right? The inhale grows fuller to fullness, and then there's a switch. There's that moment of change from inhale to exhale, and the exhale is a surrender. The exhale is the effortlessness, the letting go. And you watch as the exhale goes all the way to the bottom there, and again it switches, it flips from exhale to inhale. Let the mind follow the breath, knowing your natural breath. Watching the breath at the level of the nose, the nostrils, noticing the left and the right sides, and taking note if one side might be more open at this time today. Just getting curious if the breath is flowing evenly on the right and the left sides, or if one side might be blocked, closed off. And just holding that curiosity, being open to notice. And if one side is closed, letting the mind move up and down as if it were open. And if both sides are open, beginning at the left or beginning at the more open side, let the mind move up that one side to the center between the eyebrows where those two passageways meet, and then the exhale moving out the opposite side. So you're doing a mental alternate nostril breath. The inhale comes in number 2, side number 2, the right side or the second side. And the exhale leaves the first side, the left or the number 1 side. So every round is 2 breaths. Every round is an inhale, exhale, in one, out the other, in the other, out the one. Letting the mind move up and down the passageways of the nose, the passageways of the nostrils, with each breath. Just a mental alternate nostril breath. And it might feel good to be focused at the physical breath, to be focused at the nose and the nostrils. You might stay there. That might be your practice. And you might allow the awareness to move through the whole body, watching the breath as if it were entering through the foot. Pick one foot up to the crown of the head, and then comes out the opposite side, through the body, out the opposite foot. Comes back in again, that second side, that second foot. And out again, the first side, the first foot. So perhaps the small awareness of the nostrils and the eyebrow center, that small triangle of the physical breath. And perhaps the greater triangle, the bigger triangle of both legs and the crown of the head, right leg to the crown, down to the left, and up the left to the crown, and out the right. So the body is breathing. Naturally, the body continues its ongoing breath, and the mind paints this triangle. The mind moves up and down, following the breath with this extra pattern, this extra switch, left to right, right to left. And let that awareness gather at the throat. If you are familiar with Ujjayi pranayama, letting the throat form that vocal pattern to create that gentle hum or snore, a little deep ocean breath. Allowing the breath to move as if in and out of an opening at the throat, like a very soft roar. And there might be this image of the triangle, and you might let that go. You might focus on the throat. You might be aware of the whole body and the throat. Breath awareness and breath practice, developing this capacity to witness and to watch and to invite different subtle states of breath, subtle breath practice. A slight tension or pattern in the throat that creates that gentle roar, that gentle snore. Like the sound of the body breathing, you might let the mouth open very gently, very little, just a very small opening. As the breath wafts in and out. Effortless breath, the body is breathing. And the body knows its breath. And the mind can let go. Whatever effort you were maintaining and holding, let that go. Release the pattern of the breath, release any effort. Inviting all the sounds, inviting the sounds that might be coming through this recording, as these outdoor sounds might be coming through the Zoom, possibly in your space. There might be sounds of your windows and doors and all the life sounds. Letting the breath take its ease, letting the breath become natural and effortless. Letting the mouth open or close, however is most comfortable for you. Know that the nose is always open. The body most usually can breathe through the nose, even in the smallest passages. So feeling the natural breath as this body gets even more comfortable here for the practice of yoga nidra, for grounding today, for feeling a little closer to the earth. Begin with the comfort of this body. Take a moment to organize your legs, your arms. You might need a cover or a blanket as the body grows cooler in its rest. You might need something under the knees or under the head. And it might take a moment to find the perfect position for each hand. Take all the time you need to get your body as comfortable as it possibly can. This is the opportunity to treat yourself like royalty. This is the moment to give yourself the 5-star experience. You are the steward of this body. You can make these decisions to be more comfortable, luxuriate in comfort, rest assured that gravity is here, the earth is here to hold you. No matter what, the earth has your back. You can trust this. You can know this. Feel the body beneath you. Feel the resting of your body upon this earth. And feel the stillness of the body upon the stillness of this earth. Whatever is going on in the world outside, whatever sounds are present, whatever movements of the breath, the body is also in stillness upon the earth, trusting upon this planet. Notice all the places that are resting upon the earth, the support between and below, the heels and the calves, the backs of the thighs and hips. Notice the parts of the arms that are supported through the elbows and shoulder blades. And let the head be heavy where it is, supported and resting. Be aware of this whole body, still upon this earth, and the breath that comes and goes, the movement of the breath that arrives and departs. Let yourself follow the inhale and the exhale as they come and go. The stillness of the body and the movement of the breath. Always here. 2 things you can count on. 2 things you can observe and watch at any moment. The stillness of the body resting upon the earth and the movement of the breath. Keep curious about this movement. Watch the breath as it enters and visits the body. Watch the inhale arrive, full of nourishment and gifts for the body, as the exhale departs, cleansing and clearing with its departure. Watching for these rivers of the breath, the physical entry of breath through the nose, maybe the mouth, flowing into the throat and ribs, and watching the physical departure of these rivers with the exhale gathering in the lungs, moving through the throat and nose or mouth. And looking for the other rivers, the rivers beyond the physical breath, the rivers of prana, of life energy, the rivers of the internal breath that move in the whole body, that deliver this oxygen, that deliver these nutrients into every organ and space between organs, into every limb and digit. Let the awareness go down to the feet and become aware of the right heel. Be aware of the sole of the right foot and the right foot, big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and fifth. Look for the rivers of breath in the toes and in the right foot, through the ankle and lower leg. Can you feel them in the right knee, in the thigh, perhaps at the top of the thigh or on the outer thigh, perhaps at the back or in the inner thigh? Look for these rivers of breath in the groin and the right hip, the right buttock, to the sacrum. Bring your awareness down to the left leg and become aware of the left heel and sole, the toes from the big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and fifth. Resting in awareness, receiving these rivers of breath through the space of the foot and ankle, lower leg and knee. Be observant, be curious about the rivers of breath in the left thigh, in the top and the outer thigh and the back of the thigh, to the inner thigh, to the groin and buttock and left hip socket, over to the sacrum. Be aware of the two legs, and the pelvis with its pelvic floor, up and over to the pubic symphysis and all the content of the pelvis, with these rivers of life that flow into the abdomen and low back, up into the area of the chest and the shoulder blades, right and left, to the hollow between the shoulder blades, and out to the armpits, right and left. Feel this breath and these rivers of breath in the front of the chest, between the ribs, and all the way to the heart, up to the top of the chest and out to the shoulders. Take the mind down from the right shoulder and armpit to the upper arm and elbow. Look for the rivers of life in the right forearm, wrist, and hand, tip of the right hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, fourth finger, little finger, to the palm of the hand, the back of the hand. The rivers of breath in the right hand. As the awareness moves to the left shoulder, be aware here of shoulder and armpit, upper arm and elbow, forearm, wrist, and hand, the left hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring, and little finger. And be aware here of the palm of the hand and the back of the hand. The wrist again, the left hand up to the shoulders, right and left that meet together at the neck and throat, the rivers of breath that move through the chin and jaw, in the lips and tongue, out to the ears, right and left, and the cheeks, the right nostril, the left nostril, the tip of the nose and the bridge of the nose. Let the mind be aware of the eyes, right and left, and the eyebrows, right and left, and the space between the eyebrows, eyebrow center, and forehead, hairline, and the crown of the head. Be aware of head and face, neck and shoulders, right arm, left arm, chest and upper back, low back, abdomen, pelvis, right leg and left leg together, the rivers of breath that flow through this body. Watch these rivers of breath in this whole body. in both legs and in the whole trunk, in both arms, the neck, the head, together, the whole body, alive, the whole body, nourished, the whole body resting, the whole body here. In this practice that is yoga nidra, the whole body, somewhere between asleep and awake, the whole body, present to the breath, present to the rivers of breath in the whole body, resting, alive, aware, here in this awareness. Follow the breath now. Follow the inhale into the body. Watch as it becomes the exhale and follow the exhale departing. Let the mind be there with every fluctuation of breath, every inhale, every exhale. And notice where the body is the steadiest. Notice how gravity supports this body, how the earth is here to hold you. The body can let go thanks to this steadiness. The body can let go and be soft upon the support of the earth. With every exhale, let the body become softer and softer. With every breath out, cultivate surrender. Make ease in the body. Invite letting go. Invite absolute effortlessness. Watch the body exhale. Allow the whole body to surrender with every exhale. And notice the effort of the inhale. Notice the work of the body to breathe in. And so charge this inhale with the qualities that you wish to fill the rivers of life, the rivers of breath with. If you're looking for strength, let the inhales bring strength. If you're wishing for comfort, let these inhales fill you with comfort. Whatever it is, perhaps asking the question, how do I wish to feel? Opening the whole mind and heart and body to this question, what do I wish for? What do I wish to feel? How do I wish to feel? What are the feelings to cultivate, to welcome, to invite with every inhale? Invite strength, invite peace, invite comfort and ease, invite clarity and knowing, invite mindfulness and confidence. What do you need? Receive it with the inhale. What do you need? Bring it in with each breath. What do you need today, right now? What do I need? Letting this be a mantra, a muscle that is well developed in the mind and in the spiritual body. What do I need? Getting clearer and clearer with every breath. What do I need? Holding that question. What do I need to feel the way I wish to feel? How do I wish to feel? And what do I need to be able to feel this way? Resting upon the earth, this whole body, supported, sheltered, safe, and the breath available, abundant, trustworthy. Body and breath, lifelong companions, the body and the breath, mutual support. Feel the breath moving in the body. And feel the body receiving the inhale and offering the exhale. Exhaling like a gift. Exhaling like precious treasure from the inner landscape of this human life. Out into the world. Be here in this knowing, be here in this clarity, in this wisdom. How do I wish to feel? What do I need to feel this way? And what does this body need? What does the mind need? The body might be generous in its revelations. It might be offering guidance and wisdom. Perhaps the breath is showing you the passageways that need attention or where the wisdom lies. You might return to this practice at any time. You might return to this state of awareness whenever you need to, whenever you long for this connection to earth and to breath, to the here and now, to the presence available in this state of mindfulness. And you might stay here and you might stay partially here as you choose to awaken and emerge. Listen to the sounds all around you. Listen again to life. Perhaps the sounds in the home, in the house, in the building, in the environment. Perhaps sounds further away, out the windows, out the doors, listening to everything going on around you. These instructions among the noises. Listen for the sound of your breath and the sounds of your body, the sounds of heartbeat and digestion. Listen to these sounds making a decision of what to do next. What is coming next for you? Breathe that in on the inhale. Let the inhale bring what is next. Perhaps you are ready for your rest and a good night's sleep. Perhaps there are some more activities for you today. Let the inhale prepare you accordingly. As this practice comes to an end, when you're ready, deepen the breath. Make tiny movements, move the tongue in the mouth and touch the fingertips to the thumb, one by one. Wiggle the toes and move the feet if that feels good. Wiggle the fingers and move the hands if that feels good. And this practice is slowly concluding. There is no rush and no hurry. Again, you might stay here where you are in this state of awareness if it feels nourishing and good. And you might choose to move into what's next, preparing yourself with the breath in the mind, with little movements and bigger movements, perhaps hugging your own body, perhaps touching the eyebrows and forehead. This is your practice. As always, no wrong way to do this. I'm offering suggestions and I'm grateful that you are here. Thank you for showing up for this practice. Thank you for traveling inwardly in your inner landscape to have a more peaceful existence here on the outside. Our session is now complete. Thank you for watching. Please like the video and leave a comment about your experience. And while you're here, please subscribe to my channel and opt in for notifications to catch the next class I upload. And then head over to olgachwa.com to join in a live event or to work one-on-one with me. I'm here to help.